Welcome back everyone. Today we're talking about this light here. I won't really consider this a full review because I only have a few rounds through it, but I wanted to get the video up because you guessed it, Olight's having a flash sale. But the reason I want to get the video up on this with specific information about this light is it does some pretty unique things, and I think a lot of you are going to be interested in it. I don't think it's going to be in stock very long. So yeah, do a quick video here for you. So it's the PL Turbo from Olight, and right off the bat, the two things that you guys are going to care about is that it is like 66,000 Candela, and it is under $70 right now. Link will be in the video description. Full disclosure, it is an affiliate link. But it is a weapon light. It's going to fit most Surefire compatible holsters with the design, and basic operation is the paddle system back here, and it does have high only. I know a lot of the other Olight weapon lights have had high and low. This is high only, and you just press and hold for momentary and click for constant. So it also has the lockdown feature here, which is the screw. In the past, I know some of them have had quick detach. This does not have that, but one thing this system allows for is you can push it over, and then you can adjust the point where it is going to mount on the pistol to bring it either closer to the trigger guard or further out. And I suppose with that, let's check out the beam comparison with this light, a Surefire X300 Turbo, which is very similar in terms of Candela, and then the OG Streamlight TLR1 HL. This is about a 20,000 Candela light. Now let's see how they compare. For the new folks here, that spot there where the wood fence meets the iron fence is, where that chair is about 30 meters away. And then those trees in the background are 40 to 50, depending on the actual tree itself. You're looking at the output here from the PL Turbo. You can see a nice solid little tight hot spot there, and then the spill on the outside, it does have a defined edge to it, but that hot spot there that you see on the fence, it's kind of washing out there on camera. It does not look like that at all in real life. To the human eyeball, there's no washout effect, but the camera does do that a little bit here. And just kind of for comparisons, let's take a look at some of the, I guess, competitive offerings that we're going to show here today in the video. This right here is the output. Just put it on constant. The output of the Streamlight TLR1 HL. You can see not quite as defined of a hotspot, but definitely much more spill. This one again is about 20,000 Candela, and just for comparison, that is the Olight PL Turbo and Streamlight TLR1. And lastly, the output that you're seeing right here is from the Surefire X300 Turbo. Very similar in terms of the PL Turbo, where you have that really bright hot spot there in the middle, all that Candela, and then the edge on the flood. So this is the Olight here, and this is the Surefire here. Might look a little different on camera, I can tell you, kind of looking at it here, you know, in real life. The only difference I'm really noticing there is it appears this is the Olight again, but it does appear that the spill is a touch wider on the Olight than it is on the Surefire. Again, for the new folks, we're about 10 yards back on my property. Across the lake here at this point is about 110 yards, and then about 10 yards on my neighbor's property. Back is a fishing shack there, and we are going to turn on the Olight PL Turbo, and that is the output that you see there. I should note that probably, I don't know, 8-9 yards in front of me here on my property is a rosemary bush, and you guys can see the edge there that you do get with this type of light. And we're going to zoom in there for you, because I've found that after watching many of these videos, the zoomed in shot gives you a better idea of what you can expect to see with your human eye at distance with these high Candela lights. That's very close to what I see here with my human eye standing out here. If somebody was standing out there, easily identifiable, you'd probably be able to see what they had in their hand, or especially, or if nothing else rather, that they had something in their hand. And that is the output there from that one. Now, by contrast, this here is the Surefire Turbo, the X300 Turbo. So we will zoom in there on that one. Again, pretty darn similar once you get up close and personal. Let me back out here and kind of give you a side-by-side. So this is the Surefire right here, and then we'll turn the Olight on as well. There you go. That's the Olight over here on the left, Surefire here. The difference you can kind of see on camera and in real life is the tint is a little bit different, the color, if you will. And probably I would say the Surefire is a little bit tighter in the hot spot at distance than the Olight is. Lastly here, we do have the Streamlight TLR1 HL, and we'll zoom in there for you. So definitely the Candela, this one again, around 20,000. Not as much as what you just saw there with the other competitive offerings, but the spill is better. So if you look at my rosemary bush here on my property, all of it is illuminated by that spill. Whereas again, by contrast with the Olight here, only part of it is, and it still has that hard edge. Again, folks, at this point, that's kind of all I've got for you. Right now, I have about 200 rounds through a pistol with this mounted on there, so not enough to give my full endorsement or anything like that. It's not what I'm doing. I just think, again, it's an innovative product. Anything that compares to this in terms of output right now is over $200. So if you want a high Candela light that you can put on a pistol or mount like at a 12 o'clock position on a rifle or something like that, and you don't have $200 or more, it's one to look at. Again, no long-term testing. I've done minimal drop testing, minimal shooting, just full disclosure. I'm not saying it's the greatest light ever. I'm just saying it's very innovative, and to my knowledge, there's nothing anywhere near this price point that gives you this kind of output. And with that, guys, we will close the video out. As always, with any Olight video, there will also be a link to mental health professionals down below for people who get upset about flashlight videos on the internet. Clearly, you have issues, and I'm, again, genuinely hoping that you'll check those resources out, and your life will get better. So that's it. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.